Okay, here's a great question to help us understand Avogadro's number, which is also known as a mole. You will see the word mole here. And so here we have the mass of a single aluminum atom, which is tiny, 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 tiny. So we're trying to get, and that's the purpose of a mole, is to get to a reasonable size number when we're dealing with atoms. Now, a mole is a counting unit, right? So it can be particles, it could be atoms, it could be molecules, it could be pennies, it could be, whatever you want to count. It's always 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of those units. And that's over 1 mole. So if we're doing dimensional analysis, which I'll show in a second, you have that many things per mole. So let's do this first calculation. So we're trying to solve for grams. We have 4.48 times 10 to the minus 23rd grams for aluminum atom. And I'm going to say per 1. Now, I'm going to cancel that by saying there are 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd aluminum atoms in 1 mole. Now, notice my 6.02 is by the object that I'm counting, not by the 1 mole. So don't flip that. That is a very common mistake. So I'm going to do that math. I'm going to go 4.48. I'm going to use my EE button on my calculator. See if we have that here. Yep, there it is. So I could go 4.48 EE, so times 10 to the negative 23rd. Multiply that by 6.0, oops, 02 EE times the 23rd. So I get 26 point, and we got 3 significant digits. So I'm going to go 96, which rounds up to 27.0. So 27.0 grams for 1 mole of aluminum atoms. Now, how many moles of aluminum mass have a mass equal to the mass of a small airplane? Notice the airplane is in kilograms. Look at this. So first thing I'm going to do is 5,000 kilograms. There's 1 kilogram for every 1,000 grams. So that becomes 5 million. That's right, add 3 zeros, yeah, 5 million grams of aluminum. And then every mole has, I'm going to use my full number from before, which was 26.96. I'm not going to round that yet. 26.9696. And I get, I'm going to go 1.85 times 10 to the 5th moles. So 1.85 times 10 to the 5th. There we go. Let's check it. So I divided the mass of the airplane divided by the mass of 1 mole of atoms to find out how many moles per airplane. Another way to do it with dimensional analysis would be so 10 to the 7th grams per airplane. And there are 1.85. Oh, there are 27 grams per 1 mole of aluminum. And that would give you moles of aluminum atoms per airplane, same number because you're dividing, but that's using dimensional analysis. Okay, let's check. There we go.